Hey guys, it's James Peter from the Otaku Geeks here, and today we are on Pixel Acres with my very good friend Ethan.
Hello.
That's Ethan. His name is Ethan. Did you know that, Ethan?
I didn't, but now I do.
Now you do. Well, we are here to tell you about something very, very exciting that is happening on Pixel Acres, and it is what we have been advertising for the past few weeks with random sneak peek coming soon videos that have been causing loads and loads of rage on the channel and Facebook because no one knows what it is. But today you get to know. So Ethan, would you like the honours of explaining what is happening?
So, for the past maybe 2 months or so, we've been working on this big project. And as you know, we've changed the name of SAO, our factions world, into Rewheim. And we have made a new Rewheim world. So this includes, heaps of towns, a massive city called East Haven.
Ooh, fancy.
We've got all these new little features that we're going to tell you about. But yeah, that's mostly it. We've made a new factions world, which is going to be massive, and it's going to get everyone excited, and it's going to get everyone playing.
It sure is. So, let's head to the said East Haven and explain some more. This is said East Haven, and it is big. It is very big, and it looks spectacular. We have a giant church to the right. There's a castle being built in the middle, and we have the poor section to the left. Right at the back is the guild district, the rich section to the right, and in front of me is the shopping district. And all of this, except for the castle, was built by the absolutely amazing builder named Zaya. If you look on your screen, there is a link to his webpage where you can see some of the previous work that he's done, and he's been a massive help to us, hasn't he, Ethan?
Absolutely. He did all this work, and it's just astounding. We couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a few new things that we're adding to Rewheim that aren't on the old SAO world, and they are really big, but we think that they will add to the experience even more. One of those is the ability to learn different spells with types of magic. So you have the ability to make a wall around you, or shoot someone up with water, or swap places or health with another person. And all of these you'll be able to learn the different ways through quests at the mages guilds in various towns. And one of the other things that I might get Ethan to explain is the races. So Ethan.
So, with the new world, we have a ton of races. And these aren't just, random characters that are going to be walking around the cities with, their race skins on. These are races that you can play. So, when you spawn into the world for the first time, you must follow a path, and when you get to the end of this path, you have the choice of choosing which race you want to be. We have the human, elf, orc, Ivelt, which is a feline race, and the Sliffs, which are a reptilian race. Now, each of these races will have their own little perks, which make them a bit more interesting. So some will have extended jump, some will be able to breathe underwater. And yeah, every month you'll be able to change your race if you feel like it. Okay, I don't know what else to say. What else should I say about it?
They've all got all the various different perks, like for example, the ones I know off the top of my head. The Ivelt, the felines, they have better hand-to-hand combat because they've got claws. The reptiles are better underwater because reptiles often have the ability to swim really well. And they've all got various things. Humans are pretty boring. The only thing that they have as a perk is that basic food is a little bit better. It's like bread and meat. They're all just slightly more helpful when you get down to a lower health. But yeah, it's going to be a much more in-depth experience than our old SAO and Rewheim world, I think.
So, one of the largest things that we're adding into the new world is a massive expansion of quests. So in the old SAO world, you could find, I believe it was around 3 or 4 quests around the world when you joined. Now in the new Rewheim world, when you join in, you'll be able to find initially about probably 30 to 35 spread out around the world. But it's not going to stay like that. We are having what we're naming expansions. So these are large-scale quests, large-scale storylines and story arcs, which will come out every month or two. Our first expansion is a expansion into the Nether. So we have a mining group which has decided to venture into the Nether to get these exotic resources and bring them back to the overworld. But a nefarious being within the Nether has decided that he doesn't like this, and that he's going to disrupt their process and their mining as much as he can. And it's up to you to find out who or what this is and put an end to him. So that's our first expansion, and we've got about 6 more in the pipeline at the moment. So they'll be coming out every 1 to 2 months. One of the other things is you'll be able to join guilds. Now, by joining guilds, these aren't factions, by the way. You'll have your factions with your friends, but then you'll be able to join guilds. And within these guilds, they give you certain perks, and they open up new quest line. So let's say you join the Adventurers Guild. Now, because you've joined it, you have all these adventure quests that you can go on, and you can get paid for by the Adventure Guild. Also, our races play a big part in our quests. Each race has a different home within the world, so different cities or kind of bases and forts. And they'll be offering their own quests, which vary quite drastically. Some, like some elves, will offer you the chance to attack something one way, a certain quest one way, but some orcs will offer you to do it another way. And if you pick one, the other will no longer be available to you. So it's quite choice based on how you approach different quests. Also, we've got large storyline quests, which really do change depending on how you play them. So, like I was talking about before, if you accept one quest but not another, the ending will be very different to anything else. And overall, these quests are going to bring a new depth and a level of engagement to the faction experience and the faction world that we didn't have before. And we know that everyone is going to love it.
Thank you, Ethan, for that very amazing explanation. You said it 50 times better than I could. But that brings us to the end of this explanation. So I guess that we should say when it's all happening. On the 30th of September, South Australian time, so if you are in America, it will be on the 29th. If you're anywhere in Europe, it'll be basically midnight for you. We will be deleting the current Rewheim world and having the grand opening for this world. Very much close to the date, we will be releasing a trailer for it, which will have the exact times, because off by heart I cannot remember 50 plus time zones. This server, well, this part of the server will be working basically in partnership with my friend Kobe's server. Back ages ago, you'll remember that I started a series on the server named Airedale, and that is because when I found it, it was very much what I was planning SAO to be like, because SAO had already been in existence for about a year, and look where we are now. Rewheim is where we were hoping for it to be. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Rewheim was my pride and joy when we first came up with the idea. It's just never managed to get to where it is now, and Ethan and Zaya and Kobe have been massive helps for that. So 30th of September, make sure you come along to the grand opening. Every week or so we'll be releasing some new sort of video about the updates. Next week we've got an animation coming out. And then the week after that, we'll have something different. And the week after that is the trailer. Spooky. So, do you have any passing words, Ethan?
No.
No, that's
Just that
great
it's going to be absolutely amazing fun.
It's going to be epic.
And that everyone should be there when it opens. Or if you can't get there when it opens, get on as soon as you can.
Yeah,
because
we'll
there's
have
going to be a lot of new factions, and you're going to
have
have to find some good land.
We're going to have 3 people streaming it. There's going to be lots of people filming it. So, come along. Thank you all for watching. We hope you will enjoy what you see on the brand new Pixel Acres world. And come and check out the server now, because we've already started adding some things here and there. See you guys on the server. Adios amigos.